Okay, from here, so from here, if you want to add the texture and the lip, right?
Yeah.
So we go here and we grab the teeth that are pre-made. Where is it? Then I can paste them over here. I can put some transparency to see what I'm doing. And I can group them to be able to enlarge them together.
See how we enlarged.
With the fingers here, we can enlarge on the pad. Fit the centrals, then I can ungroup them. And I can fit the others as I want here. I can change the shapes, turn them as I want. I can actually change the contour by double clicking.
Double clicking and then just stretching.
Change the contours of the tissue, for example. I can change the contours, put the bicuspid in position. Then I do the same here. I can turn to make it the way I want. The length and the cervical bicuspid, so they fit. I can select them all and I can play with the opacity here.
Okay.
Now I can also change the color by coming here to the adjust image and usually to make them brighter, some more exposure. In this case they're a little bit too gray, so I'm taking out a little blue, giving a little bit more orange maybe. You can make them brighter also. You can do the same thing over here. And you can do the lateral slightly darker, cuspids darker, bicuspid, so they blend in with the back teeth. Anyway. Just fix this here. Okay. So if you're happy with the color, duplicate this slide You can delete these, and you can show the intraoral view for the patient. We don't need the lines anymore. Now if you want to overlap over this picture, we don't need these lines. You want to bring the T from, oops, this is not where I was. You want to bring from here to here. So we copy all of them, copy, paste over here. Then I will put some translucency to check if I need to move them, like a little bit here, because the retracted photo and the actual photo, they always have some differences. I don't need this line here. Neither this line. Now the last step is to bring the lip in. But first I don't need this translucent anymore. I need the lip now. So the lip.
So you selected the back photo, this
That photo. Okay.
You come from here and you go back to here. If everything is overlapped, the images will overlap perfectly. So now I don't need the rule anymore. I can duplicate this picture, so it's the same picture here. Okay. And then I want to overlap them. Perfect.
What did you press to get that to snap? Or did you just do Command Z?
Command
right.
Z.
Okay.
Yeah. Now with the yellow lines are showing me that the pictures are exactly one on top of the other. So the only thing I need to do now is to cut the lip. So I need to draw the area that I want to cut. So the more precise I draw this, the better it looks. Up, up, close. You need to close the drawing. You see here?
Yeah.
This is important. So when you come with the mouse here, when it goes right on top of the first dot, you see this little circle, means it's closing the drawing. So when you click, it's finished. Then what I will usually do is I will soften the drawings, sharp angles in between each dot.
Yeah.
I will soften here, shape, smooth path, and then you have this kind of. What I have to do now is holding Command. I'll click on the photo. So you can see that the white dots are showing me that the photo is selected, but the drawing is still selected also. Both together, mask, and then you double click wherever you want. And then you click one more time, and it's here.
That's what I can't quite get my head around. What is on top of what?
So you
that's the bit you've cut.
You have here. You have the picture.
Picture, teeth, lip,
and the lip.
Right.
Okay. So because this lip is perfectly overlapped, you don't see there's two pictures.
Yes.
Okay. So now the thing that you want to do is to zoom out to see the patient's face. So if I select everything and I group, I can make them small. Make them small enough so I can fit the face in half of the slide. So if I double click on the picture here, I will show. Okay, I can make it a little bit smaller. I want to see the whole face until 0 here. 0 is the half of the slide, so I can fit the pre-op. So double click here and unmask. Boom. We have this. Okay. Now I click on the picture and I duplicate the picture. So now, oops, I'm sorry. I can ungroup them. Okay, ungroup them. And if I click on the picture, I duplicate the picture and I have the pre-op.
Before and after.
I'm just trying to center here to see. That's it. Now, of course, I can move the teeth as I want here. Looks, it goes behind the lip.
And so, why does the lip look so good though? I don't.
It's the same picture.
I know. Just
It's exactly the same
So
picture,
you have
duplicated.
this.
So this is almost like there's two pictures of this, but you're only seeing this bit of the picture.
So I have the pieces here. Okay. They're perfectly overlapped. So. And then here, of course, you can change the position of each one of the drawings. You can make them wider. If you go here to the ruler metrics, you can change the width and the height. So I can increase the height of the teeth or the width.
sorry, Claire. You.
No, it's not. I just wanted to ask a quick question about.
Or you can click on all the teeth, for example. You can select all of them. And if you group them, you can intrude them or extrude them and show to the page. Or you can twist. If you're not confident about the cant, you degree by degree you can play here until you find the position you like.
Because up until this point, when you go back to the full face, you've not got the whole picture. You're relying on your reference lines to be absolutely correct.
Now, so you can fine tune over here. And then if you change the positions, for example, I can then zoom in, put some transparency, calibrate my ruler, and measure again
Remeasured.
what is happening here. For example, what's happening with the cuspids. How much?
You could, if you're doing like soft tissue there as well, you could get rid of the. You could take away the lip.
Yeah. So you can go back and forth on these
It's
pictures.
those measurements of where they are in relation to the pre-op teeth gives me where my wax.
Where, yeah.
Christian, I'll just ask you a quick question.